Have a look at this. It's supposed to be winter. Shout out to all my friends in the Northern Hemisphere who are really struggling with that massive heat wave conditions. But wow, 1st of August, we're still in winter here in Australia, and it is warm. Yep, 1st of August, guys, so that means today is D-Day. With my return to running tomorrow after 9 weeks resting this knee, I thought it would be a good opportunity to put down some baselines in regards to my body weight, some body measurements, because look, there's no denying that I have put on a little bit of weight during the past 9 weeks. I can really tell my clothes are a little bit tighter. I'm a little bit podgy around the middle, if you know what I mean. Look, some of it is probably from building a little bit of muscle at the gym, but I think there's been a little bit of overindulgence as well. What I'm going to do, I'm going to ask Trish to come in. She's going to do some body measurements for me. And what I'm going to do over the next few weeks, few months, I'm going to track those metrics and see how much weight I lose, what it does to those body measurements when I do get back to some regular running. So, you okay to do this now? Excellent. All right, here we go.
Okay, so your water content is 51.9%. Your muscle mass is 57. That's the calories that you need every day just to exist. That's it in kilojoules. And now it's going to tell you your metabolic age is 49, so that's all right. So you've got, there's a cat. You've got 3 kilos of bone mass. And your visceral fat is up to 10.
You're confident those scales are pretty accurate? Thought so. Well, it's a bit of a shock, guys. 77.8 kilos. I haven't seen that number since 2007 when I first got back into running. So that's 16 years. Normally I'm around 70, 72 kilos when I'm running. Look, it's no surprise. My calorie intake hasn't changed over the last 9 weeks. I'm still eating the same amount of food. And obviously I'm just not burning those calories because I'm not running. Pre-Tarawera, the 102 kilometre trail race that I did in New Zealand in February, I weighed in at 69 kilos. When I finished that race, I was 66.9 kilos. I've put on 11 kilos in 6 months, and most of that would have been in the past 9 weeks. Probably have consumed a little bit more alcohol than usual, so maybe that's contributed to the podginess around the middle. But the 2 body metrics there that really have shocked me, the body fat and also the predicted or virtual age according to the scales. I'll put all those body measurements up on screen here, guys, so you can see what I'm talking about. My body fat pre-Tarawera, 12 to 13%. It's now 30%. The age pre-Tarawera, I was around about 25 years. Now I'm at 49 years. So I've doubled my age number in sort of 6 months. Look, still a good number, I guess, because I am 57, but it's a bit of a kick in the pants that I need to get my ass into gear and get fit again. I'm glad that I've done that, because now what I'm going to be able to do is track those metrics over the next few weeks, the next few months. I'm going to share them here with you on YouTube. I'm not going to change my diet. I just want to see what the effects of returning to running does do to my weight and also to those body measurements. Stay tuned. I'm going to have my first run for 9 weeks, going to test out this knee and see how things go. And I'm going to start out on the grass, but I don't have any real plans for today or for the first couple of weeks getting back into running, other than probably just running every second day. Shout out to Alan there in New Zealand, who asked me whether I would be doing a run-walk program. Look, I will be doing some walking, I'll be doing some running. I'm hoping to begin each run with a walk and finish each run with a walk. What I was doing before I did have that break. I'm just going to try and aim today for the first run back 2-3 kilometers, just nice and slow, and just see how this knee's going to react. I've got my fingers crossed that there's no pain. Until I start, I won't know. So 5 minutes of walking, 2 to 3 kilometers of slow jogging. If I need to walk, I'll stop, I'll have a walk. It's just about a slow return to running, a slow build up, and get some fitness back and lose a little bit of the spare tire around the middle and drop a little bit of weight. Let's set the Garmin up. I'll get back to you in a minute. Here we go. Woohoo! I'm running. Second kilometre, 5:30. Knee, green tick, fitness, big red cross. Whew. Come on, one more K. Here's the thing. I had the GoPro on the wrong setting for the majority of that run. Instead of all the footage that I took, I have this. Somehow I have accidentally knocked the photo settings on the GoPro when I've been running and haven't noticed it. That's why I've got all these photos in a row. I don't know how it got back onto actual filming, but I'm glad it did, because I was able to salvage just a little bit of footage from that first run. First run back, very positive. That pain in the knee that I did have before I took the 9-week break, no evidence of that at all. Look, the knee is still a little clunky. It's never going to be 100% with, you know, next to no cartilage in there. When I'm running and going through my gait, just feels heavy, like it needs a good grease and oil change in the joint. But look, if I can continue on with how the knee felt this morning, I should be fine. So there's a lot of positive signs. Still going to be very cautious. Just run every second day. I'll hop on the bike every alternative day. Keep hitting the gym 3-4 times a week and just see where I end up, I guess. The biggest thing for me now is to just build some fitness. That was a big thing this morning. Breathing was really heavy. Heart rate maxed out at 142 beats per minute, so that's quite high for me for the pace that I did. 3 kilometre run after a 5-minute walk, warm up, and then a 5-minute walk cool down. Average heart rate was 123 beats per minute for the whole session. 3 kilometres of running, 16 minutes 20, about 5 minute 27-ish average pace. Really happy with that. But yeah, the fitness is way down. Let's say it's probably a 1 from where I've come from. But you know, you got to start back somewhere. It's going to be really interesting to not only follow those body measurement metrics and my weight over the next few weeks and few months, but also how my heart rate will react to getting a little bit fitter, losing a little bit of weight. Here comes Trish. We're just at a cycle track on the northern side of town. Here she comes. Cheers, a wave. So yes, I finished that first run, went to the gym, did some leg work at the gym. Now we've come over to the north side of Brisbane. We've just had lunch with our son Banjo, and Trish is getting a little bit of riding here on the track. Now I want to give a big shout out to Lee. Lee made a comment to a recent video and included a super thanks. Now if you're not sure what a super thanks is, guys, it's a small monetary gift that you give to the channel just to show your appreciation that you're enjoying what's happening here on the channel. I've had the super thanks turned on the channel for quite some time, but it's just not something that I push. I guess I feel just a little bit uncomfortable asking for donations. Look, if you're watching these videos and you're watching the ads that come with these videos, I get a little bit of a kickback from those ads that you do watch, so appreciate if you do watch those ads. I really do appreciate Lee's gesture. And look, if you want to make a small donation to the channel, that's great. There's no pressure. Anything that I do make here on the channel, I do put back into the channel in the form of new gear, new equipment like the GoPro. But yeah, again, Lee, thanks very much, mate. You are the first one that has given me a super thanks, so that really does mean a lot to me. And yeah, all the best, mate. Thank you. That's about it for this video, guys. A few hiccups with the GoPro on that first run back, but I'm sure I'll get on top of that. Thanks very much for watching. If you've got all the way through to this point, really does mean a lot to me. Wherever you are, run well, run safe, be kind to each other, and I will catch you in the next video. Hooroo!